Verse number 19, 18 and 19. Avyaktadyaktayaः sarvaः prabhavantyah ragame ratriagame praliyante tatreva vyakta samyake bhutagramasa evayam bhutva bhutva praliyate ratriagame vasha partha prabhavatyah ragame parastasmattu bhavonyah avyakto vyaktat sanatanah yasya sarveshu bhuteshu nashyatsu na vinashyati. We have been seeing in this chapter specifically what is not addressed or spoken in any other place. The concept of the creation, as we have seen, is not a one-time affair. It's cyclical. Everything that was unmanifest before, not seen, adrishtam, avyaktam, alabdham. That which is not perceived before becomes perceptible. Vyaktaha, Drishtaha, Upalabdaha. Meaning, creation is nothing but what is unseen becomes seen. And then again, whether you like it or not, it becomes unseen. Just like you go to a movie, only the screen is there, projection screen, before the movie begins. So you anxiously wait. First show, first new movie. Everybody is anxious with the flowers in their hand in India. When the hero appears, so he becomes manifest. So that during that period of maybe an hour or so, the whole drama unfolds. Everybody is engrossed, entertained. Then what happens after an hour and a half or whatever, and manifest. With full satisfaction you come out. Or grudgingly you come out, whatever, it depends on the movie. And you come out and people ask, no, those who are waiting to see the movie, how was the movie? And if you want to persecute others, actually the movie is not good. Oh, best movie you can ever see. Now, even in our life also, at the end a person is 90 years old, the same, 95. Ask that person, how is life? How did you enjoy life? If they have lived 95 years, they definitely has to say it is good. That is why they are 95 years old. If they were frustrated, unhappy, they would have gone long time back. So manifestation comes to become unmanifest. That is called death. So life is not opposed to death, or death is not opposed to life. Life is a continuous, serious being. Death is an occurrence. As much as birth is another occurrence. So birth and death are opposite to each other, and not life and death. Current is running. Light on or off, you can say. Light is on, light is off. You cannot say current is off. When you say current is off, of course in India it may happen. Current itself is not there, then light won't be there. But when you say light is off, you switched off the switch, and you switched off. When you switch it off, light is not there, not the current. Current is not passing through that, that's all it is. So life is a continuous flow. Birth and death are things that happen in that eternal existence. So when is that there is no life? If I may ask that question, there is no answer to that. Why? If, let us say, logically look at it, if you say life was not there, if you say at some point of time, the next question is, who knows it? Who knows the absence of life? That person must be alive. Any one of these chairs know that the other chairs exist? They are inert. The inert world cannot know its own existence. If the inert world has to be known, there must be a conscious being. If the consciousness doesn't exist, when you say, who is conscious of, okay, let me put it, who is conscious of the absence of consciousness? That's called philosophy, huh? So, the consciousness, what you call it term as of life here, has to be there even to see the existence and non-existence of the world. So unmanifest, that's why it's called avyakta. So we have seen the creation is from unmanifest to manifest. Just like this table was not manifest before, it was a collection of wood, and now it has come to manifest as this table. It is nothing but a name given to a particular form. And afterwards I remove all the parts, table become unmanifest, not the wood. In the same way, from the unmanifest condition of the jivas, the manifestation of the jivas take place at the beginning of the day of Brahma. At the end of the day of Brahma, when the night of Brahma starts, becomes unmanifest. Unmanifest, not absent. Unmanifest. You may call it as absence. Like for example, yesterday you were there and you went to sleep, you become unmanifest. And today when you come to wake up, have you become some other person? Yesterday I went to bed as a doctor, today I am a lawyer. Doesn't happen. Thank God. So what you were before, you were not manifest to the world for any one of us, and then next morning when you wake up, the same individual alone is wakes up to the next morning. In the same way, the jivas bundled with their own vasanas, as I said, karma tata jnanam in the last class. So karma and jnanam together, what constitute this individuality was unmanifest before, and when the world begin, when you say the field has come for this to become manifest. And this is cyclical. So beginning of the day of Brahma, all manifestation. At the end of the day, unmanifestation. So this way, and we have seen the calculation of time there, 100 years of Brahma. At the end of 100 years of Brahma, Brahma disappears into the, according to the Purana, into the navel of Narayana. But we can say that he is replaced by another. It continues. That is continuing. The creation will continue. But this particular position is subject to election. Nowadays, the president has 4 years, and Brahma has got 100 years. Okay, this is understood. Now, what is that because of which the creation is made? What is the power that makes the creation possible? That is referred as the Maya, the Prakriti, which is also known as Avyakta. The one which creates the variety, multiplicity. Now, let me look at it this way. Let me put it this way. There is a person who is a goldsmith and who has gold in his disposal. According to his creative mind, he will create the designs, right? The creativity of that goldsmith makes the variety of gold ornaments possible. Gold is gold. The variety is made out of the creative mind. This creative mind, that which makes the names and forms so diverse, is referred as Maya. And why it is necessary for Maya to be brought into this picture? Because we are seeing the variety. If you are not seeing the variety, there is no question about it. But through our senses, we constantly see only the variety. Red is not the blue, blue is not the green, green is not the yellow, yellow is not the white, white is not the black. And then fragrance of different kinds, tastes of different kinds, touch of different kinds, sound of different kinds, thoughts of different kinds, emotions of different kinds, tastes of... So variety is this universe. Cloth is the same, colors are different. You look around you. Every color is different. I'm talking about clothes, skin also. Variety is there. And since we see variety, we need a reason. Why? So the variety is the creativity, and that is called Maya. Underlying principle is the same. Variety is perceived through the senses. So this is one thing which even science accepts completely. We have to accept this point. And whether you are scientifically looking at it or from the spiritual standpoint you are looking at it. When you are looking at a flower, a red flower, please understand, this is not me, it is not spirituality, it is science. And you will find their relevance and similarity in their way of approach. If you are looking at a red flower, science now clearly says redness is not in the flower. Whether you accept it or not. So the question is, when I say I see it is red and you say it is red, are we talking about the same thing? How do you know? How do you know? What I call it as red is what you call it as red. How do you prove it? The redness of the flower is in your eyes, not in the flower. The limitation of your eyes is capable of comprehending that as red. And that's what, when the animal sees a thing, or anybody else sees a thing, do they see the same color as you and I see? Or even between you and me, are we seeing the same thing? Doubtful. So, science also believes that what we call it as variety is not out in this world. It is in your mind. Let us not go further and then it will be a problem afterwards. Let us stop there. But it is true. Physicists of today guarantee and tell you, declare, that variety that you are seeing, the colors that you are seeing are not there in the object that is perceived. It is in the equipment through which you perceive that object. So here also, the perception is not necessarily said to be a fact. So creation is the variety, and the variety is, according to the Vedanta, is called avyakta. Maya. Avyakta namni paramesha shakti anadya vidya trigunatmika para karyanumeya sudiyeva maya yaya jagat sarvamidam prasuyate. Because of this, the whole creation has come. So, at some point of time, it will become abstract, and science also becomes abstract at some point of time. And that's where they meet. So, this creation is referred as the unmanifest to become manifest to become unmanifest. And this process is done by the power called Maya, the one which creates the variety. And that is also referred as avyakta, because it is not perceivable by us, it's a power. And interesting thing is, the one who wields the power is also avyakta. That's why he says, Parastasmattu bhavonyaha avyaktaha avyaktat sanatana. Avyaktat para. It's beyond the power. See, the creativity cannot happen unless there is one who is using the power of creation. See, if I'm speaking and you are listening, both are powers only. I have the power of speaking, all of us have got, but unfortunately I am now doing and you are listening. I am using this power of speech, and if I don't open the mouth and talk, the power will be hidden with me. I will not be manifesting it. Similarly, Paramesha Shakti, when it is said, Avyakta, the Maya, is a power executed by the highest. In other words, the Brahman, the Absolute, using the power of Maya, becomes Brahma. Brahman, Brahma. Brahman is the Absolute. When he uses the power called Maya to create, he becomes a creator. Like you as a person, a husband, but then when did you become a father? You use the power of creation. A lady. But when did she become a mother? When she had used the power of creation. An artist, a person. When does he become an artist? He uses the power of his imagination to put it in the form of a music or a painting or whatever skill that he has. When he uses the power, he becomes an artist, a musician. Brahman plus Maya is equal to Brahma, creator. Brahman using the power to sustain becomes Vishnu. Brahman using the power to annihilate becomes Shiva. Plus Maya, three varieties. Brahma, the creator. Vishnu, the sustainer. Shiva, the annihilator. So, when you say Hinduism is polytheistic, no, it is monotheistic. But in the perception of the creation, it is. If I ask you the question, are you a man or a husband? Both. How can you be both? Are you a husband or a parent? Father? Both. Are you a son or the father or a husband? All the three. With respect to what? With respect to whom I am dealing with. With respect to creation, Brahma. With respect to sustenance, Vishnu. With respect to annihilation, it is Shiva. But without any one of this, it is absolute Brahman. Parastasmastu bhavonyaha avyaktoha. He is also referred as avyakta. Avyaktat. And what is the nature? Sanatana. Eternal. He is not depending upon, his existence doesn't depend upon existence of the world or not. The creation keeps happening. Brahman, the absolute, is untouched by what happens here. Creation, sustenance, destruction. Creation, sustenance, destruction. Creation, sustenance. This goes on, but that which is Sanatana, present at all times, is not affected by this. But in whose presence alone it can happen. Just like Gurudev used to say, a screen on the movie theater is independent of what is projected on it. It's a tragedy goes on, comedy goes on, but not affected by that. The screen remains the same. In the same way, the Brahman, the absolute, is independent of the manifestation and unmanifestation, the cycle of creation and destruction. Therefore it is said, Yaha sarveshu bhuteshu nashyatsu. Even as the entire creation comes to an end, na vinashyati. It doesn't become destroyed. Just like you, the awareness, is independent of the thoughts that you have. You had a very nice thought yesterday night, and you woke up today with a terrible thought of waking up to go to Balvika. So the thought has come, and then somehow you got out of your bed, dragged your child, or child dragged you, whichever, whoever is enthusiastic to go. And you came here. Now, those thoughts which were there in your mind, should I get up or not? Those are all there. Those were all there. Even now, as you look back, those were there. Now it is not there. So who was the one who knew at that time, didn't want to go? Who is that one who is aware now? Unfortunately, I'm still here. And one who is anxious to go out. I, the same awareness who had the thought before. I, the same awareness who has the thought now. I, the same awareness who will have some other thought. I, the awareness, is unaffected by thoughts that dance through in my own mind. Vinashyatsu avinashyati. So, even as the entire creation becomes null and void, as though. Na vinashyati. See, this understanding makes us accept changes. In this understanding makes us accept failures. Accept anything that is not passively. Not, I know what to do, I have to accept. No, this is a change that has to happen. So what? I am ready for it. Hey, today it is changed, tomorrow it will be different. Have you worried about a thought that has already gone and, oh, that thought is going, go wait. Hey, let it go, another will come. Today it is just started, today is going to go. Oh, Sunday is going. Oh. Thank God it's Friday, TGIF. Looking forward to it. Every week it is the same. By the time Friday comes, your anxiety of Friday is gone. Now the anxiety of losing the Friday is gone. Saturday, Sunday evening. It goes on and on. So, one who has thus understood me, the awareness is not subject to any destruction, and anything else other than that is subject to change. That's why yaha saha, that which is sarveshu bhuteshu vinashyatsu, and in the destruction of all things, na vinashyati, does not ever get disturbed or distracted, agitated. And that holding on to that alone is the only freedom for sure. Anything else is fleeting. Now that very avyakta, the absolute, is akshara, unchanging. And that is the main topic of this whole chapter. Imperishable Brahman, unchanging. So that is again restated here in the 21st verse. Avyaktokshara ityuktaha tamahu paramam gatim yam prapya na nivartante tadhama paramam mama. Avyakto ksharayityuktaha tamahu paramam gatim yam prapya na nivartante tadhama paramam mama. Without mixing any words, Bhagavan Krishna says that is referred as akshara, avyaktaha akshara. Later on he picks up the same topic in 15th chapter. Sharas sarvani bhutani kutastaha akshara muchyate. Matter is subject to change, that which is other than the matter is not. And that is me. Krishna says that is me. Avyaktaha akshara ityahuhu tamahu paramam gatim. That is considered as the gati goal. The highest goal of human existence is to discover oneself as this unchanging, imperishable one. What makes us unhappy is a change. Isn't that true? A child which is just a few days old, few months old, it is not even bothered about a change. Only the mother keeps changing. That fellow is happily staying there. The diaper change, clothes change. The child is not bothered. So why the child is not even aware that the change is going on here. But as one grows to become an individual, every change brings so much of anxiety. Weather changes, change. Economy changes, that is change. Money value changes, value of the money changes. Earning ability changes. Body changes, health changes, hair changes, skin changes, people change. read somewhere. One day the husband found in his sambar there's a lot of coins. What, you put coins in this? Yeah, you only said yesterday, I'm not making any change in the sambar today. So stupid. I made a change inside sambar, no use. So you cannot avoid, and every change brings anxiety. It may be a positive anxiety or negative anxiety also. Positive anxiety, if you are going to enjoy the change, yes. Negative, I don't want that to happen. So here, what is akshara? Unchanging. Are we ready for a condition where no change will affect you? If you are, then you are a mumukshu. You are looking for freedom. Neither positive nor negative. You are not looking, you are not going to be affected by any change. Not the change will not happen. Change will happen. But you are immune to that. It is as same as what is health? If you ask a doctor, where external change doesn't affect you, that is health. If there is a passing cloud of rain, before it rains here, it starts here. Then your immunity is very low. Any passing flu, any virus goes in the remotest point, you start getting it. Then your immunity is very low. And that's why you have to go to India once in a while. Take the local water. Nothing will happen to you afterwards. Because all possible germs are already there. You can't invent new ones. I do that very often. As soon as I land in India, first thing I'll do local water. Tap water, that's it. Maybe 1 or 2 days you get an upset stomach, but all the germs are inside. So freely you can go anywhere you want. Nobody, nothing will happen. Anyway. Avyaktaha aksharaha ityahu. Imperishable it is. And tam gatim param ahu. That is considered the highest goal. Goal meaning that is the one has to reach to become free. Free from what? Free from the influence of change. See, it is like a person is working in a particular company or somewhere and he is not sure whether the job will remain or not. Something will happen, because looking at the economy, something will happen, and I may not have the job, and this and that, anxiety will be there. If you are an intelligent person, you know what you would do? Gather up money and buy the company. Then who will make you jobless? That's what people will do. I am anxious whether I will be have a job or tomorrow or not. Do one thing, what? Buy the company. Then who can fire you? Nobody is laughing. Anyway, the floor fell flat. If changes are taking place, you are anxious. You go to the state of changes, then what can anybody do? Tamahu paramam gatim. Emprapya, having reached to which there is no return, there is no coming back, there is no manifestation anymore. Nanivartante. No coming back. No return to this world. No return to this conditioned, limited existence. Even if you consider that as a fantastic idea, let us say. No return. No return means not becoming again part of the manifested world. Because you are one with that Supreme, which is a substratum of the whole thing. Emprapya nanivartante, and that is my abode. Krishna says, tad dhama, that abode, paramam dhama, mama. If you reach here, you are with me. You are me, not you are with me, you are me. Bhagavan gives himself. आप आओ, मैं खुद मैं हो, तुम, you become me. And in Islamic culture also, Khuda, please just come. Khuda. Khuda means what? You and I, there will not be any difference. So that becomes, you become that, the substratum in which all the dances take place. Those things that are taking place will no more affect you. Samahu paramam gati. Now one would question this, any intelligent person will question this. What is that you are calling it as a place of no return? Gurudev writes in his commentary, very interesting point. He says, often educated students of the present generation ask this question, why after realizing the self should there be no return? The question, though natural, cannot stand even a moment of scrutiny. Because the human mind is always looking for cause for anything that happens. And he puts it this way, can anybody ask you in a normal course of life, why are you not in the hospital? I mean, if you're a doctor, it's a different question. Why are you not in the jail? Anybody ask that question to you? By the way, why are you not in the prison? So being in the prison must have a cause. Not being in the prison should have any cause. Has anybody asked you that question? By the way, why are you not in the jail? If somebody asked you, then they know you. How come you are free? How come you are free? What's wrong? What's wrong with the system? That you are free. Anybody asked you, why are you not in the hospital? Why are you not sick? See, when you are in the hospital, so many people, oh, what happened? When you are outside, what happened? Problem is, when you are happy, people will wonder, what's happening? Hey, that is not me. But why are you happy? If you are crying, somebody, oh, what happened? It's logical to ask the question, oh, what's wrong? What happened? If you are happy, by the way, why are you happy? Even that needs a cause. That's the problem with us. When there is no return, why are you no return? That is what I am. I have reached my destination. What's the question of coming back then? When you are going home, when you reached home, will your wife ask, then when are you going out? That means your staying at home is less and going out is more. Then she would definitely ask, by the way, when is your next going out? When you say home, sweet home, back home means what? There's no question of going back. Going out is only occasional, not coming back home is occasional. If you are visiting somebody else's house, then they will ask after some time, when is your return ticket, please? At home, they won't ask, hopefully. You are going home. That's what Gurudev said. Hurry home. Go home. You are going home. When you are going home, why should anybody ask? So, path of no return means what? You are going back to your abode. That's where you came from. For a reason you came. When the reason is removed, the vasanas are removed, then where should you go? Go back. There's no return. I hope you understand that. So long as the vasanas are there, there's a reason to come out and express and enjoy or exhaust and experience. And this cause is removed, karana sharira. The causal body, the cause of our birth and rebirth, when that is removed, where do you go? Go back home. 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 Not home, home. So, yam prapya na nivartante. Having reached which, no return. And what is that place? My home. Tadhama paramam mama. That is the supreme abode of mine. Krishna very anxiously waiting. Come on, get back. नहीं आऊंगा. क्यों? वैसा है. Still I have so many things to experience and suffer. Okay. Bhagavan very smiling said, if that is the case, go back. Enjoy, experience, whatever. But once you finish that, come back. So, that is avyaktaha aksharaha ityahuhu tamahu paramam gati. That is the supreme goal of all living beings. Yam prapya na nivartante. Having reached it, there is no return. Tadhama, that abode is paramam mama, my abode. So imperishable Brahma, akshara Brahma. So he slowly took the idea. See how so beautifully he was playing with various ideas and came to that point. Question was raised by Arjuna was about Kim Brahma, Kim Tat Brahma, Kim Adhyatma, and all those things. Slowly he brought the idea that finally the final goal is me. And what is that? Abode, where is it? Next question, where is it? Which telescope with which I will see it? How far it is from me? Which location it is? So here Krishna says, don't look somewhere here and there. Purusha sapara partha bhaktyalabhyastvananyaya yasyantastani bhutani yena sarvamitam tatam Purusha sapara partha bhaktyalabhyastananyaya yasyantastani bhutani yena sarvamitam tadam. Where is it and how do I get it? Two questions. Now I understood. You are the absolute abode, imperishable among the perishable, having reached to which there is no return. All right. That is my real home. Hari home. Now, how and where? Where is it? First of all, understand that very one is referred as Purusha. The very word Purusha is Purishayanatvat Purnatvacha. Shankaracharya writes there. Why it is called Purusha? You know, Persia. The word Persia. Original root was Purusha. From P remove, Russia. The Sanskrit word is Purusha. Purushayanatvat. There was a king called Purushottam. And the British referred him as, when they wrote the history, they called him as, Horus. Purush is nothing but Purush. Puri Shayanatvat. Meaning Puri Dehe, Shayanatvat remains. He the one whose abode is your own being, your own heart. Purnatvacha. It's of the nature of fulfillment, fullness. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamadacha. When we chant that, the nature of that reality is completeness, fullness, which includes all. What is full? When you say full, what it means? You say hall is full. When you say hall is full means it includes everything inside. The cup is full means it's completely filled. So Purusha is in whom everything is in. Yasya antasthani bhutani. All living beings are included in that. Yena, by whom idam sarvam tadam, everything is pervaded, completed. He the one who is pervading everything, into whom everything inside. Yasyantastani bhutani yena sarvamidam tadam. That is the second line. Purushasya parapartha. But how, though, what is that which is all pervading presence, into whom everything is included? That is called Purusha, Purnaha. And how do I reach it? So where is it? It is everywhere, including. It is like a fish inside a tank of water. It is asking this question, where am I? To another fish. The other fish says, what a fishy question you are asking. I am asking you a question you are not answering. Where am I? You are in the water. Where is water? Everywhere. In the entire tank, water is everywhere. Where am I? You are in the water. In the same way, if you ask, where am I? You are in the self. Where is the self? The self is everywhere. Within and without. Where are you in space? Where is space? Tell me. Space is here and not here. Can you say that? So where are you? From the philosophical view, where are you? I am in the Paramatma. Where is Paramatma? Everywhere. Yasya antasthani bhutani, in which everything is, yena, by whom, sarvamidam tada. As Swami Vivekananda beautifully put there, that supreme reality is that which circumference is in you, whose center is everywhere. Cannot think about it. How? You are there. Your center is everywhere. And next question is, okay, if it is everywhere, like space, can you see it? I cannot see it, but I know it is. Right? I know it is, but I cannot visualize it as here, 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 here. It is everywhere, but at the same time, I cannot objectify it. In the same way, the Paramatma is one which is all pervading, but how do I come in contact with that? Bhaktya. With no mixing of words. If you want to realize that all pervading presence, you have to change the way you look at things. When you use only the intellect to understand, you cannot feel its presence. But our idea of bhakti is now, presently, the bhakti is towards a particular form. We get attached to. And therefore, we try to objectify even that But Bhagavan Krishna here says, first of all, you cannot objectify it, but you can feel it. And that is through love for that. If you ask any mother, why do you love your child? What is the answer to that question? She would say, because it's me. Until he grows up to become a useless, stupid fellow like his father. Why do you say that? You ask your father, why do you like your daughter? It's me, until she becomes stupid like mother. Let me put both sides so that I won't be cornered. So, the parents feel the child has their extension. Now, a mother likes a child. Another mother likes her child. Third one likes her child. Now, you see, everyone is liked by somebody. Which means everybody is likable. Think about it slowly. Even a pig loves its piglets. So, every being in this world is liked by someone, somebody. So that means every one of us likable. May not be by everybody, but we have the quality of something which is likable by someone. Nobody in this world, nobody loves me. Wait, you'll find someone who unfortunately will fall for you. So, the point is that, what is that which is causing that love to happen? Identity. I see myself in someone, more I see myself in someone, more likable that person becomes. Isn't that true? I will show you a group photograph where you are not. You just look at it, nice. Even your hair of you is seen somewhere there. Your part of a cloth is there. That picture. Yeah. Do you see the cloth? Yeah. Some kind of identification. Some way you have to relate. The moment you relate yourself with something, the more you see yourself in that, the more lovable it becomes. So, when it is said that bhaktya labhya, and what kind of a bhakti here? Ananyaya bhaktya. Ananyaya bhaktya, not other. Don't see the otherness. See, when I see you, I see otherness. What is not me when I see in you, I will not love you. You are obviously different from me. By physically you are different from me. In your thoughts you are different. Your emotions you are different. Your ideas are different. But somewhere I have to connect. When I start seeing something in you and me common, there it strikes. So here, when you start seeing anyatva, otherness, let go of the otherness. See what is common between you and the other person. The moment you strike that, you fall in love. In usual human interaction, you fall in love. That's why you get hurt. You rise in love when you see that one present in all equally. When that vision of that oneness which is found in everything equally, while you remove all other aspects of that personality, whomever you are interacting, if you are able to see that oneness between you and him or her or that, and remove all other things, that's called Ananya. And when you see in everyone, you reach there. Then thereafter you are not alone. You say that's why people like Mirabai, Artur Das, Tulsidas, great Mahatmas, where is God? Where he is not. He is sabhi mein hai. Everyone is that. Everything is that. Oh, they are not making some philosophical statement. It is their experience. It is not just for the sake of impressing somebody or writing an article about it. Even if they don't utter a word, their experience is Ananya Bhakti. So Bhagavan Krishna here says, the only way you will come to realize that imperishable one is not somewhere here. At this present moment, in this very life you are now, if only you can change that, you can just a little tweak it. Make your mind leap a little forward. Purushasya parapartha labhyaha bhaktya tu ananyaya. Bhaktya tu ananya labhyaha. And that one is yasya antastani bhutani yena sarvamidam tatam. See, it is something which we need to really take it seriously and look for it. Theory is knowledge, experience alone is wisdom. You can go on theorizing. But until we take the next step to make our knowledge, our experience, the process is first listening, learning, then thinking and understanding, acting, knowing, experiencing. The process is long. But we nearly learn and forget, listen and forget, nothing will happen. Thinking is necessary. And once thinking is there, then there is understanding. After understanding, there is an action towards that. Our action leads to knowing well, deeper. And then knowing leads to experiencing it. Only experience gives that wisdom. Once the wisdom is reached, even the entire world is against that. I know it. Even if nobody believes in it, I know. If everybody, and every one of you would say to me, in one voice, fire is cold. Do I need to believe that? Because it's my personal experience. I can show my burnt finger. You can never say, you can never deny the fact that my hands are burnt with the fire. So even the entire world says it is cold. No, I know it. It's not my mental conception. I know. In the same way, one who has thus reached that wisdom of knowing that one which is one without a second. Bhaktya labdha tu ananyaya. It looks easy. Oh, Ananya Bhakti, मेरे पास है. Ananya Bhakti वो तो है. But I don't like this fellow. The moment you say, I have absolutely non-dualistic, one without a second realization of the truth. Except this fellow, then you understand. Only that fellow will pull you down. Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kasyat dukkhamat bhaved. Om shanti shanti shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.